let me start by taking you to the journey my country took when it comes to youth empowerment. So 50 years ago, Bahrain have institutionalized youth work by establishing the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, whereby the council is responsible back then and until now to provide strategies that are data-driven and that are futurely looking when it comes to steering youth sector initiatives. And now, fast forward today. It's very simple. We start from a very simple premise. We start with faith and hope. So what we say is, we have faith and we want our youth to have faith that today is better than yesterday and to have hope that tomorrow is always better than today. So our strategy is based around those two principles. And how can we translate this? Also, we use something that is perception-based because we're talking about youth here. So we use what we call the 5+1. So ensuring our youth feel safe, seen, supported, wanted, and trusted. And the +1 is hopeful. So we make sure this strategy is implemented throughout all our initiatives, throughout all our programs. And not only that, this methodology and this strategy is in the center of the government action plan, which makes youth work and youth sector a national priority. So just in a nutshell, how do we make sure that we have high implementation rate? We focus on reviewing policies on a day-to-day basis to make sure youth have access to services, such as lowering the age that youth can establish a business or form a youth entity. We also established a national youth empowerment committee for the private and public sector. The reason and the main objective is for youth to feel heard and to be empowered. We also made sure that our national programs are not implemented and executed by the ministry. We shifted that role strategically. So what we do now, we encourage the formation of youth entities, the formation of civil society-driven entities that are led by youth, that are driven by youth, and where those entities are the executors now, are the implementers of our national programs, and all we do is govern and support them. We have a lot of initiatives as well when it comes to merit-based support systems for our youth entities. We have a lot of strategies that are only for our 1%ers or our distinguished individuals. We have a lot to talk about, but I think the time is up, so I'd leave it to my colleagues.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, especially for truly bringing out an example of how young people can be embedded in national government, in governance and governmental systems. Share one quick sentence, one key insight one key message rather, that you would like young people in this room and beyond to take from today.
So thank you again for this opportunity. You mentioned quick, I'll make it quick. So we've spent tremendous amount of time working on this strategy that is all about cultivating hope and faith. But now we realize something. At the end of the day, the source of hope is youth. Without youth, we don't have hope, and it's our job to have total faith and trust in youth that they can transform any nation. With them, through their eyes, we can do work differently, we can see things differently, and hence, without youth, we don't have hope for the future. Thank you.